Eric Gibaud, ericgibaud.com, and today I want to present you something that is a lot more than a camera accessory. It's a philosophy. I want to speak about John Kasawa, who sent me this ACPV, which is an Instax, Fujifilm Instax back for Hasselblad, okay? But obviously I will speak to you how it works and my advice, how to use it, if I liked it, if I didn't like it, or this. But I think it's important to understand his philosophy, which is basically living is sharing, or sharing is living, or life is about sharing, okay? And this is fantastic. So this is why I'll leave you links of his Instagram and also his YouTube channel, because you will feel that with these instantaneous pictures, we are back to a time where pictures were shared from hand to hand, fun, all this. So let's start. Maybe you don't know much about Hasselblad. Okay, so I've got a video that presents this camera. I'll leave you the link here, okay? But basically, here I've got a winder, okay? But I could do without. This is a modular system. Here I've got a viewfinder I could also take out. Here I've got the camera body. Here I've got the lens. And here I've got a back to put a film in there. Well, actually this back, I can remove it. And instead of having a film back, I could have a digital back. Or I could have, or I can have, as I have got it here, the ACPV, which is a back that is thought for Instax film, which is make a picture and you get an instantaneous picture, okay, on paper. So we're gonna have to look at it and explain how it works. So here's the box. So let's open it. As you can see, it's called ACPV, ACI for Hasselblad, the friendly name of Hasselblad, HassyPB for Polaroid back. I know this is not using Polaroid film, but for many people, when we speak about instantaneous pictures, people think of the name, the brand Polaroid, although it's using Fujifilm Instax, okay? So the name I think is funny, ACI, because it sounds a bit friendly to Hasselblad, and PB, but well, Polaroid back. I think the name is good, okay? So here's the back, I'll show you just after. Something that was really touchy for me, really special in the box, included a card here with a small welcome or thank you card, okay? And he made something really special. I don't know if he does that for everyone. I don't think so, because maybe he doesn't have access to everything he needs for that. Basically, he found a picture of me on internet. I don't know where, okay? Maybe my YouTube channel or Facebook, I don't know. He printed it. And then he prints a picture. He made a picture of this picture, okay, as proof, a sample. And here it says, "Dear my pro Eric." It always puts me my pro Eric, and it says June 6, 22, John Kasawa. Okay, so thank you so much. That was really special for me. And then you will also find something else that is really useful. You actually need for using your back is this. When you use this kind of back, there is some kind of focus shift, so you need a guide card, okay, that is here. It depends on the lens you're using, on the distance of your subject, the aperture you're using, and that will help you to focus properly. So if it's like a meter away, maybe you need to fix it as if it was 2 meters away, something like this. It's explained here. It's really easy, okay? It's the same when you use infrared films. You have also a focus shift and you need to compensate. So this is a compensate card. Here you have a compensation card. Here you have a QR code, so you can access his website in case he will add other lenses, because it's written here what lenses he's been using, aperture, all this. So I'll explain a bit later. Okay, so let's go now to the back itself. Okay, it comes in bubble things. Here's the back. Okay, see the shape is flat because the way it works is not like a film like this, like the other cartridge. Okay, the other back. Here you have something really important. You have a dark slide, because I've seen other system without any dark slide. It means you cannot stop making pictures. You must finish the cartridge of pictures before removing the back. In this case, you can still cut light with your dark slide and remove the back without losing your picture. So I think this is really nice. And something that I don't know if it does that for everyone, no idea, okay? But to me, it did it. it's really special for me because, as you can see here, you have the logo of the Hassy, and here he put my name, Eric Gibaud, which is really nice. Okay, really touched for me because actually I've been following John on YouTube for many years. It seems to have been following me for also many years, and we didn't know about each other. I mean, I knew about him, but I didn't know he was following me, and the other way around. He knew about my channel, but he didn't know I was following him back. So it's really special for me. So now I'm going to show you how to place a cartridge of film and show you some sample and how it works. Okay. I must add that due to transport, when he sends you the back, you don't have any batteries in there. You need to buy two CR2 batteries you can find anywhere, but I know that when you send a product, you normally cannot have that kind of battery in there, so this is why it does not put them in there. Okay, the type of film you're going to use here, I've got two. I've got black and white and color, but they are Instax square, okay, which is about the size of 6x6, really similar. Okay, and here I've got packed with two in there, but there are several kinds. Some have a white border like the one I have, or other have black border, other have like marble or colors or things like this. Well, depends, but any of them in square, Instax square will work. Okay, so now we're going to place it in there. Before loading the film, make sure the dark slide is in place. Okay, so light doesn't come in. Okay, then you turn the back here, you open the door here. As you can see, the small yellow mark here. Well, you will have to align with the yellow mark on the cartridge. So it's really simple. Place it and then you close it, and that's it. So we're going to do it. When it's in there, don't forget that in the cartridge you have first a piece of paper that block light. Okay, so before using it, you will have to press this button that will eject this paper and this protection, and then the film will be ready to make when you place this on the camera, remove the dark slide, you will be ready to make your first picture. Okay, that's simple. So now I remove my film back. Here it is. I get the ACPV. As you can see here, you have also two small places where you're going to place this. Okay, you also have a button here, the same to lock or unlock, like any Hasselblad back. I place it here. Okay, easy. Okay, then locks. Well, it's hard to explain and do things, but in French and Spanish it came the first. Yeah, that's it. Okay, that was fast. Okay, just concentrating and explaining and doing at the same time. Okay, I did not remove yet the security paper. Okay, because I wanted to manipulate without any trouble. Okay, one thing that is really important, there are other backs, but most of them they eject paper, the picture, via the top. Okay, so it means most of these Instax pictures, they have it's square, but the full paper is rectangular. They have the white space below the picture. In this case, it's on top of the picture. I think this is a clever decision he made. Some people may like it or may not like it, but I think it was a clever decision because if you eject to the top, you cannot use a prism finder. Okay, many people use prism finder because they like to focus precisely. Okay, so if you use a waist viewfinder, that would be no problem. There would be space to eject. Okay, but he decided to do that, so you always eject to the bottom, and you can use any kind of viewfinder. I think this is a good idea. Okay, but I understand that some people may prefer to have this white strip below the picture and not on top. Doesn't bother me. Okay, so let's go for it. For a technical reason, I had to move to another area. Well, actually, I don't know if you've seen it yet because I'll see it when I edit the video, but I record in several places, several days. Okay, so one thing that is important, the Fujifilm Instax is rated 800 ISO or ASA, as you want. Okay, so 800 ISO, it means that when you're indoor, not much light, that's a plus, that helps a bit. And outdoor, it's true that you cannot push up the speed too fast on these cameras. This one is maximum 500th of a second, okay? But it's not really a problem because I will close the aperture, as I don't want to have too much focusing shift or complication calculation. But although it's not complicated to calculate the shift when you focus with this, okay? But if you're going to work on f11, f22, f16, there's nothing to worry about, so no problem for me. Just for you to know, it's 800 ISO, okay? So now I'm going to press on this button to expose, to eject the card that protects the film, and we'll start making pictures. So I'm going to make a picture there. I'm using the Lightmaster Pro L478D by Sekonic. I will review it very soon. I've got a viewfinder, 5-degree viewfinder, and I'm going to point there, okay? And it tells me at f11 at 800 ISO 1/500th of a second, which is the maximum speed for this camera, okay? Actually, if I was at f16 or f22, I would have no focus shift. At 11, I would have at f11, but if I was focusing something that was at less than 1.4 meters, okay? In this case, I will focus at infinity anyway, so I will not have any problem, okay? So you have to remove the dark slide, and then you can slide it just in here. There's a place to keep it. You could put it on your back pocket, but never do it, because if you sit on it after, you forget it's there, you will have it bent, and that's no good, okay? So you just keep it here. So let's make the picture. Put the dark slide as fast as possible, but that fast, but don't forget to put it back to make sure there is no light leak. Then, as you can see, the picture did not eject. That's normal. You have to press the button for that, and once it's done, that will go over some small roll, and that will press some chemistry on the paper, and development will happen, okay? So we'll have to wait for a while till the picture is ready, okay? Okay, you don't need to shake the paper as people used to do before. You just place it in the shade better, and you wait like a couple of minutes until the picture appears, okay? So let's see the first 3 pictures we've made. I say we've made because I've made before, but the one we've made here together, okay? First one was completely overexposed, my fault, wrong calculation, okay? Second, it was still a bit overexposed, okay? And let's see the third one. The third one is properly exposed. You see the sky, it really looks the same way. It really looks for what I see here, okay? So you will observe 2 things. First, as you can see, the top is, the white is at the top. So here you could write, well, Tenerife 2022, for example. Here you will see there is a bit of black line here. What is that? Well, actually, this back is not made by Hasselblad. It's really hard to adjust it perfectly. So it means that sometimes you may have some spacing there. That may happen, okay? Is it dramatic? I don't think it is, because this is something that will mix between a souvenir and artistic, okay? So for me it's not a problem. And also here you will notice there is a really slight light leak. Is it a problem with the back? Not really. Actually, to demo you, I was putting the camera facing up the side with the slide where the dark slide goes, and some light may have entered there, okay? It's important that you place the slide back as soon as possible, okay? Because it may have a bit of light that gets in, and that this happened, okay? And obviously, this is not the first pictures I made. When I was in darker situation, I didn't have any problem, okay? So make sure to take care with that, and if you're recording a video like me, but we have to show how it goes, all this, so obviously it's more risky manipulating. But once you've made a picture, put the back slide back as soon as possible, and then you eject the picture, okay? When I look at John's YouTube channel, you see that it's about sharing, about life, about friends, about family. He goes around with these Hasselblad cameras. He has several cameras with his daughters, and they make pictures, and people they visit, people they see on the street or on the countryside when they visit a temple in Thailand, because he's Thai, they're all Thai, and it's great to visit with on his channel, to visit Thailand. It really gives me I'd love to go there to have a look. Okay, so here I don't have any family or friends with me, but I just found a small fire here. Well, probably people made a fire at night, or I don't know when, with the heart there, and I thought, well, that would be probably a fun moment with the friends here and make a picture of this. So we're going to make a picture of this to have as if we had been here with friends. Okay, imagine we were eating here last night. Okay, so let's make a picture here. I'm going to measure light. It tells me at 5.6 1/25 of a second. So let's make the picture. First picture, I forgot about the focus shift. I did the focusing where I wanted, but I forgot that at that distance I should have been on infinity. For that you have a small card that explains it. Okay, so this is out of focus, and this one, I repeat it, it is in focus. Okay, so don't forget, at the beginning you have to be concentrated. Okay, but that's not complicated. Another picture I've just made here, as you can see, still you have the black frame. Okay, here a bit. Okay, really slight light leak. It's so sunny here. Okay, so I took care a bit more, obviously, in case that would happen too often, because you're really in sunny situation. Well, you can always have a gaffer tape and paste it just quickly on the side before when you remove the slide. Okay, but well, doesn't really bothers me. Okay, as a souvenir picture, that's fine, but some people maybe would use that kind of support to make some artistic kind of picture. Well, we're going to speak about it right now. Okay, so my conclusion, well, I've made more picture. We'll show at the end, or I will finish the roll. I was going to say the box after this and place them there. Honestly, what do I think about this system? First, I wanted to say that I was going to buy this bag. I emailed John, and he answered, "No, Eric, I follow your YouTube channel. I'm a fan of what you do." I said, "I'm a fan of what you do too." He said, "I send it to you for free." I'm really thankful for that. I would have paid anyway, but I'm really thankful for that, because it's not a multinational company. It's a small operation. Okay, yes, this guy work with him and prepare this, all this. So I'm really thankful and really honored. He sent me this back to test it and speak about it. So let's speak a bit about the results. Before the results, okay. First, why did I wanted to buy his bag? Because to me, it sounded to be the best I could see. Why? Because I've seen others on YouTube and on internet and Facebook. I saw some that are 3D printed. That's not the problem that is 3D printed. The problem is the price. Many were costing something like 600 euros or $600. This one is, I think, under $300. So I think it's off price. These I was seeing, they were not automatic. You had to move a small wheel to eject the picture, which is not a disaster. It's not a drama. You can do it. I can do it, I think. But the massive problem, many of them didn't have any dark slide. It means when you start a cartridge of picture, the 10 picture, you have to make them, or you cannot remove the back. And I think that was a massive problem, because the whole idea of this modular system by Hasselblad is to be able to swap backs, have film on another type of film, or a digital back, or an Instax back, and it kills the idea. You would need to finish all the picture. So for me, it was to forget about that. Okay, so I don't really understand how they could sell something 600 euros that has nothing automatic, and you don't have any dark slide. Okay, so for me it was clear that I would go for John's back. Okay, so I speak about the ACPV. Okay, the Polaroid back. Okay, and the only point I would could criticize, which for me is not a problem. First, you have this frame sometime around. Okay. Is it a problem? Not to me, okay? because I think when you look at that kind of picture, it makes it unique. Actually, you have two kind of people who use that. You have the person who want a souvenir and quality is not priority, and people who look something like more artistic. You have, by the way, some black and white film I told you before. Okay, I will use them soon. And some people really look the artistic part of this story. They don't want to have like a souvenir to place in a road book or a travel book, a travel note. Okay. And the fact that it's not perfect makes it unique. Right now, we're so deep into digital that we look things to be perfect. You put two digital camera, one here, same model, same lens, same configuration, same setup, everything. You get exactly the same picture, okay? You point at the same place, same picture. You put two analog cameras, film cameras, everything, the same lenses, same everything, same setup. The two pictures won't be exactly the same. There will be some slight differences that makes them each picture unique, and we have this here, and I love that. I love this, that is not perfect. I love that you take time to make the picture. When you get it, you dream again. It creates some expectation that how will come out, all this. Okay, so honestly, I think this bag makes you dream, makes you have fun, makes you share with other people. Before you would make a picture like this, Polaroid, and you would pass it on at a dinner or party, and everyone would, oh, great, and, or when you travel, you would stick in a travel book or something like this. Nowadays, you make a picture with your smartphone or with your camera, you upload it on Instagram, on Facebook, and your friends have to go there to have a look at it. You don't have this touch, this contact, this physical contact with the picture, and this, yes, gives that to you. Okay, so I really love it. I really love it. I would not say I would make all my picture with that, obviously, but I think this is something really enjoyable, and also I would say affordable. Someone who has a gear like a Hasselblad 500 or 200 or probably can spend $300 on that kind of bag if he feels like it. Obviously, no obligation. Okay, this makes it really special. So yeah, I think it's completely recommendable. So if this is something you would like to have, I'll leave you a link in the description of where you can buy it. I also invite you to visit John's YouTube channel. It's not just about Hasselblad. It's a lot more than this. You visit Thailand with him, you see things people normally don't see. You listen to things, you see things, you almost smell. Okay, it's fantastic. And I'll travel with him, watching his YouTube channel. I invite you to follow him. Okay, I also invite you to follow his Instagram, where you have, it doesn't use just this, other Hasselblad camera with a film or this. So I recommend you follow him. Okay, I'll leave you links to his YouTube channel and Instagram in description. Okay, so thank you so much, John, for sending me your fantastic ACPV. Thank you to you for watching the video. If you feel it may interest other people, please share it on social networks. If you have not done it yet, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Small button down here is a small bell. If you click on the bell, get notified when I upload a new video. My website, ericgibaud.com. If you have any question, can leave a comment below. I'll also leave you links of my gear on Amazon. I'll leave you links of everything I reviewed by K&F Concept, Sandmark, and also Flashes by Westcott, and a link to my PayPal account in case you wanted to make a donation. Please take care of yourself. Thank you very much, and see you soon. Bye.